What up, guys? Welcome to episode 94, Fresh Off the Mats, here with the Jiu-Jitsu Joes. Oh, what the fuck, man?
We just had a crazy conversation before this.
You know, that's one of the craziest things. That's why this podcast started, was the conversations you have after day class, after training, and like you're just hanging out with the guys off the mats or while cleaning the gym. Just the conversations you have with them, they could go in a lot of different directions. And that's why we made Fresh Off the Mats. I don't know if specifically for that kind of conversation.
I never want to have that conversation again.
I don't either. My legs got jelly-legged. Wow.
So that's the issue. It's just like that took
the wind out of my sail.
that, bro.
I can't stop thinking about it now. Ugh.
Bro, there you go. This is terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Just so you guys aren't in the dark.
Yeah, there are dicks out there that are complete dicks, and then there are dicks out there that are incomplete dicks.
Say things the way you say things.
Huh?
Circumcised.
What? It's true. Organic versus GMOs.
Not circumcised. That's not how that works.
Yeah, organic when it's got its hoodie.
Not circumcised.
Versus GMO dicks.
That's it.
And then we talked into the conversation of getting circumcised as an adult.
Which I didn't know was an option. I thought you would make a decision as a kid and that's it.
Fuck, dude.
Well, not you, but your parents.
Would you, let's say, would you do this?
No.
I wouldn't. Fuck no. Fuck no, dude.
No.
Oh my God. You gonna cut my dick? Dude.
They'd be like, oh, it's just skin.
No. I can't even imagine it.
No. All right, I'm done with this.
I go to shave.
There you go. No, now you guys know.
I go to shave near my dick.
I'm done.
And if I nick it, I feel like it's the end of the world.
I'm done with
Have you ever nicked near your dick or balls?
I'm not talking about anything dealing with this anymore.
A little cut, that gets me crazy.
What to talk about now? Because I'm not talking about this. I'm done.
Well, now we're talking about shaving.
Nope, I'm done. Nothing dealing with there. Let's see.
You don't shave your dick or balls?
I'm not talking about anything there.
What is it, like a hairy palm tree down there?
What to discuss, dude? What to discuss?
All you could think about is cock.
What to discuss, dude?
You got cock on the mind?
This is just terrible, bro. Like my whole lower half is numb.
Yeah, me too.
And it's just not coming back. And I just can't imagine
as an adult, somebody putting scissors.
Fuck, dude! I need to change the subject, bro. What are we going to talk? What? There was something I did want to talk about. I don't know.
I just really want your ADD to fixate on this.
That's the fucking issue, bro. Fucking
dick snips. Do you think it's like a cigar cutter?
Done.
Like they pull the skin
talking about this.
And
they actually did that in that one movie, the one that came out where it was like the three friends. The three friends, and they were faking to have that other friend because they would always tell them.
They did do it with John Cena.
Yeah,
they did do it in that movie.
Called?
Ricky Stenicki.
Yeah, Ricky Stenicki.
Yeah. That was good. That was actually funny. I like that movie.
John Cena's actually funny. He's good in movies. He's actually a good, funny actor.
Torture methods. Do you think places like North Korea or like Russia, do you think that's one way they torture guys? Like they pull their dick through a cigar cutter and they chop shit off?
The only reason why is because you'll bleed out. So they might cauterize it maybe, but
can you imagine that's a form of torture? I'd rather you chop my fingers off.
Well, they'll pull nails. And they'll do stuff like that.
What's the one where they put the bamboo and they...
Yeah, they'll jam it through. I mean, there's different torture. I know Argunny. So Argunny went through SEER school, which is like, that's the survival, escape. Forget what the other R&E is. But it's like the survival school. It's where you hear like the guys are getting fucking tortured during the schoolhouse. Have you ever heard of that? So most special forces, pilots and things like that.
Is that like the hardest training to go through?
Yeah, I would say so. It's like one of the hardest because it's... The whole entire idea of it is you're captured by the enemy, and it's to learn how to like deal with being tortured and how to properly give information, how to survive, how to like live out in the wilderness and things like that.
So just get numb.
Yeah, but it's also so like this is actually a little fun thing. He was like, there's nothing like classified. You can see people who talk about their SEER school experience. Like one of the things he was just like, all right. If you were to be captured, one of the things that we're told as military members is you give your name, your military ID, and I think your birth date. I think those are the three things that we were told that we have to give.
If you're captured
by the
enemy?
Yeah, if we're captured by the enemy,
you give them that?
Yeah, so I can give you my name, I can give you my military ID number, and I can give you my birthday.
Okay.
And those are the 3 things that we're told. And I think there might be more, but it's you're not giving your unit, you're not giving how many you have. It's
I am.
they're over there. They're over there. Like, sir,
don't hurt me.
We have
don't hurt me. They're over there. All my squad is over there. Bring them here. They gotta go through this shit with me. They're over there.
You're horrible. But
bro, they're 40 miles south. Get them. They're armed. They all have 20 mags each.
Terrible.
They're all armed to the tits.
Terrible.
Airstrike them. It's the best option.
Terrible.
Bro, are you kidding me?
But
I squeal like a pig.
One of the things that he said is just like, we have to give that information. Nowhere does it say you have to give that information fast. So he's like, if they want your name, letter by letter. The whole entire, because the thing is, if you give information, it's a guaranteed way to die. If I give you all my info and they're like, oh, that's worthless, and then they kill you, like, all right, now you're just dead instead of surviving to be able to get rescued, right? So the idea is like, what's your name? Fucking, who are you? Jay, right? And this is whatever, fucking electrocuting you, beating you.
How much time could that actually buy you? There's 5 letters in your name.
It's the aspect that you are going to delay it. It's just delaying them killing you. It's because the whole
Why
goal,
not just not say any of it?
well, yeah, the goal is to not give any information, but if they get something out of you, it's to give as little as possible. So it's like if they want
or lie.
So like what our military ID is, it's called an EDIPI. So
my name's Steve.
You could, but then if they verify shit, now you're going to get even more tortured for lying. But he's not saying, no one said not to lie. He said you have to give that information. They didn't say how long it takes, how you're giving their information. It doesn't matter. You just can't get pertinent information. So like that's one of the things where he was like, yeah, you're getting the shit rocked out of you during SEER school. Like there was one time, like one of the things, and this is talked about often with other SEER stuff, is like they'll make you get naked because it's part about being embarrassed. Like imagine being in a room, right, small room, and now there's a bunch of you, and now all of you are naked, men and women. Like no matter what, now you're just standing there in the cold.
I don't care.
And then they get like a host. Yeah, for some people it doesn't bother you. But he actually said he had a buddy of his. The dude was hung like a horse. He goes, just gonna be out here fucking showing off in front of everyone. And then one of the cadres or like the instructors came over and just fucking punched their gunny in the chest for talking.
For having a big dick?
No. Because he talked about the other guy. And so he came over and just boom, just decked him in the chest. Yeah. So so that school is, again, it's a torture school. It's a survival, not torture school. It's a survival school, but
no, it sounds like it's a torture school.
It is, though. But he wanted to send us because he was like, you guys get top secret clearances.
Which
and
one
you guys
is
are
it?
supposed to fucking defend the president.
Which
he was
one?
like, we need to get you over there. I was like, I do not
Which
want to go
one
to
is
this
it?
fucking school.
Sadist or masochist that likes being
Masochists
pain.
like pain, and I think sadists like
Can you
giving
imagine
pain.
SEER school just gets an influx of just masochists who are like, yes, shock me again. No, I won't give you any information as long as you hit me harder. Like
They leave him alone. What do you need? I want more. What else do you need?
they break his finger. He's like, oh, yes.
That'd be why. Bro,
That's who they should look for.
But I think that
they should go to BDSM dungeon playhouses and just hand out pamphlets for the SEER school.
you look like you'd be a good fit for torture. You want to come on through?
This guy ain't going to say shit. What's your safe word? I don't have one.
Nothing. You ain't getting shit out of me. Just start beating the fuck out of them. I do this for fucking breakfast. That'd be wild, bro. Well, yeah, sadists like giving pain and masochists like taking pain.
I always get them confused.
Which is still a wild concept. Bro, that thing you guys were talking about yesterday, feeders?
Oh.
That's weird. Yeah. Bro, I didn't know. I thought, bro, when people talk about kinks, I think of like the normal stuff. I guess normal, where it's just like, oh, you tie someone up or something. There's people out there who want to force feed people.
It just goes to show you that any weird thing you could think of
can be sexualized.
Could be sexualized. Like, I still don't get feet. I don't get feet.
No, I don't.
I look at feet and I'm like, bro, this is the most nastiest thing. Ugly. The fact that there is somebody out there right now who their thing is, as they're fucking their wife, they like to put the toes in their mouth. I couldn't think of oh my God, my dick would go down. I would lose my boner. There's no way. I don't know. I don't understand how people can look at feet. And you know what I'm surprised? I'm surprised there's not an influx of feet fanatics in jiu-jitsu schools. Because like, this is a feeding ground. There's a guy in here just always going for footlocks. He's just trying to get close to feet all the time.
Oh, imagine if he found out.
Oh my God. Hey, if you're into feet, join a jiu-jitsu school. You could do all the leg locks and get close to feet as much as you want.
Bro, that's weird as fuck. That's weird. No,
That'd be
don't
awesome.
do that.
But yeah, back to feeders. Yeah, there's people out there that like their kink is to like feed people, just like fat bitches.
You said it was to
They'll
make
be-
to the point of obesity. Is the point, or is it that
No.
they just feed them?
Well, I think they just feed them. Like there are fat chicks on OnlyFans who like their supporters are these people that like they donate money and then they'll eat on camera.
So
Like they only eat when someone donates, when somebody pays them to do it, and that's how they get off is watching the fat
that
chick
person
eat.
dies.
What?
If you were paying them to do so, do you get responsibility?
No.
No.
I
Why? If
think
you're-
it's a rational choice. You're eating.
Okay. But if it's force feeding, and it's you're like if they were
It's
to
not
die,
against their will. They could not
Oh,
eat.
yeah, they
Yeah, they're gonna eat regardless.
so they probably also
Those fat
enjoy it too.
motherfuckers gonna eat regardless. But that's why you always see these.
So
skinny
does
dudes
it
with
have
fat
to be
chicks.
does it have to be the point of making them fat, or is it just that they enjoy feeding, like
No,
someone
they
cooking you
just
dinner
like
and like
visualizing. They just like seeing the person eating.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
what happened to just like good old like
sex,
sex? Like,
penis and vagina.
Why can't you just be
I always question it, like on a
like
my
hearing these things? I'm
600-pound
like,
life.
man, dude, fucking life is.
You ever
kinda
watch
boring, I
my
guess.
600-pound life and you
No,
see like
I
the
don't like
super
seeing those
skinny?
fucking people.
I love watching
I
that
hate
show.
them.
Me and Danielle will sit there and just laugh the whole time. Like it's comedy for us. It's not like dramatic. When they put the sad music and they're like, they haven't walked in a year. We're like, this fat motherfucker hasn't walked in a year.
This shit
Bro.
blows me away, dude.
Yeah, we laugh so hard. But like a small part of you cheers when they actually do take control over their life. And
No, that
it's
part will
actually
make me
cool.
happy.
But
That
you,
part will
but
make
you
me
also
happy.
get the other side where like they don't give a fuck. They get every opportunity. They blow every opportunity. They reverse the surgery and
See,
shit.
the whole point of that show is like they're working to try to get the surgery, right? Is that
Yeah,
the
so
the point of it? But
I
like, you
didn't
have
know
to do a
this.
lifestyle change.
I thought with lap band, the stomach surgery, I thought you just apply and you get it. It
No,
doesn't work like that because they have a low success rate and they end up
Yes.
dying. So what this guy, Dr. Now, whatever his last name is, what he does is he gives them a goal. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, over the next 3 months, I need you to lose, if you stick to
So-and-so
calories,
weight,
you're going to
yeah.
lose 90 pounds in the next 3 months. If you lose that, I'll approve you for weight loss
Yeah.
surgery.
Yeah.
So he sets them with a goal like, you have to do this on your own to prove to me that after the surgery, you'll
You're gonna
continue
stay
this
with it, yeah.
lifestyle. Yeah.
No, that's a normal procedure for a lot of that. Is that they need to see that you're going to make the change first before actually doing it. Honestly, I do that with people who they're like on the fence with me about tracking and like they want my coaching. But because I always ask, I do like a pre-questionnaire obviously before they actually work with me,
Uh-huh.
and I have a phone call with them. And if on that phone call they tell me, oh, I've done this, and this, and they never stuck with anything, I'm like, all right, give this a shot for a week.
Yeah.
Before I dedicate and before I get any money from you,
Yeah.
I need to see that you're at least able to do it for a week. Because if
Yeah.
I start getting a million excuses week one, which is normal for people transitioning, but I need to see you're trying.
Yeah.
And so that's what I look for. And if you don't, then I'm like, I'm not working with you. Like, it's
Yeah.
just because I'm not going to be the next person to blame. Because one, if you're my client, you getting results is my coaching
Yeah.
coming out.
But
So
you're fail. Like if they fail with you,
yeah, they're
then
never,
it's like, oh,
yeah, they're never
I
going to
tried
say
it.
like, I didn't stick to the plan, I wasn't tracking, I didn't.
well, that's
measure
what was
food.
happening with
and that's
my
the issue.
600-pound life with the beginning of the people. They would just get approved for the weight loss surgery, and then
Yeah.
they would die because they would not stick to the
They
meal
never
plan.
changed it. They
And it
over,
would
they,
fu-
yeah,
yes,
you
so-
over stuff.
This skewed the numbers, and it made people think that lap band surgery was
Was bad,
dangerous
yeah.
because they'd be like, oh, 5 out of 6 people
I mean,
die
I think-
when they
I
do
think it's
lap
still-
band. It's not. It's
Yeah.
because they didn't change their eating habits
I
afterwards.
still say it's bad because
The lap band thing?
no matter what, it's another fix for behavior change.
Yeah.
And I will say, when it comes to obesity and things, I'm not saying obesity in itself is a mental illness.
Yeah.
But what I will say is they most of the time, all like especially my overweight clients, like the ones that they can lose like 100+ pounds.
Yeah.
They have something else going on that is leading them to eat. So it's not just the behavior change of getting to the gym and track your food. As a coach, and this is where I think a lot of people mistake coaching, like, because there are coaches out there that'll give you macros, give you a workout plan, and then like have at it, right? And I do that for people. If they come at me, they're already in shape, they're just like, I just need to dial in. Like, cool, pay this price, I'll give you your numbers. They're not signed up for coaching, they just want numbers, right?
Mhm.
My coach ones, I get so involved in their life. Like, I learn about their home life. I learn about what's going on in their job, their mental health issues. How are they spiritually? What's going on physically? If some of them, I've talked to their doctors to be like, hey, this is what I'm kind of getting them working with. I also have my back end people, like I have dietitians that I talk to be able to make sure that if there's anything deeper from their doctors that we need to work, it goes much farther than just like,
Here it is.
Because your calories in your workout, go through it. When I'm working with someone, it's like I have to know them and see, like, because a lot of people also, they don't know what's actually going on. Like, people know stress will cause you to eat, right? All right, well then, like, how can we avoid stress eating? But it's not just avoiding stress eating. It's how can we make it to where when you feel stressed, why is it food is like your target goal?
Yeah.
So like, that's when I coach someone, I have to start hitting these things, because one of the best things I tell everyone is like, yo, it's a lifestyle change. This isn't a 30-day challenge, a 9-day challenge, 8-week challenge. We're trying to change your life to make it to where these decisions don't affect you down the road, which is the hardest part. And I think that's why I don't like the lap band surgery stuff, because it's quick fix.
I just give in.
No, you don't.
I do.
You don't.
If I'm craving ice cream, I just
Well, no, okay, but there's a difference though. You are also very disciplined 90% of the time. And that is where the difference is.
Because I feel like I drive myself crazy. Like if I'm like, no, I cannot have it.
Yeah.
It would just bother me tomorrow that I didn't have it today.
Yes.
And the next day. If I just give in once every week to ice cream or once every 2 weeks.
But here's the difference.
Then I'm just like, I appease the little
Joe,
demon
when you were losing all your weight though, were you trying to do that all the time?
No, I was super strict.
So you see this, and that's the difference. And this is where people mess up.
Yeah, when I went from 265, I dropped as low as 169 for that first jiu-jitsu competition.
Nice.
Yeah, almost 100.
I mean,
yeah.
right there.
But it still bothers me to this day. I didn't make 165 to like make it an even 100.
Just do it.
Yeah. But I made the cutoff was 169. Yeah. Anyways, when I dropped from that weight
class, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I have photos. I have zero muscle on me.
Fuck.
I'm skinny. Like I just
it was just like a frame. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you call my legs were still big, but my upper body was very, very thin. But that first 95 pounds, dude, I don't think I cheated once. Like on a like diet was always salads, no carbs. Like it was literally the strictest way possible. It was P90X program. I don't even remember what it was. Maybe there was carbs. Maybe it was like low carbs.
I think that one's fruit. He includes a lot of fruit in it.
No, but actually it might have been low carbs, like do a whole wheat wrap instead of like a bread and shit. Like it was like that kind of shit.
That's good.
But I don't think I cheated once for like years. Like even the programming, like the 90 days, I completed the 90 days, then the 90 days, then the 90 days, then the 90, and it was like 2 years of 90 days back.
But that's what I mean. This is where, and that's the issue, is giving and I don't even say giving in, just having that. I don't even call them cheat meals, right? It's you're having a dessert, right? That's it. You're having a dessert. That's fine. But in the beginning, and this is the issue with everyone, is they start and then 1 week in,
they're like, I need a cheat meal.
No, you don't. You've had plenty of cheat meals.
You've been cheating the last 30 years of your life.
You'll be fine to dedicate a few weeks, sometimes a few months. Just dedicate it. You're not going to die. I promise you, you won't die from not having those sweets, right? It's not going to happen unless you're majorly diabetic.
That's why you got to be a fat virgin. A fat virgin. You just got to be like, I want to fuck.
You need that heavy motivation, bro. Sex is a motivation. I don't give a fuck.
Sex. Even though I had sex when I was fat, but like I knew it could be better. Like, you know what I mean? Like I knew
I don't know
a fat and another fat bouncing into each other was like, it was sex, but it was just two fats fucking. Like, yeah.
That was terrible.
That's what it sounded like.
It's horrible.
That's picking up on Mike.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was gross. But I knew it could be better. I'm like, sex could be better if I'm not fat anymore. And like, she's not fat anymore. Yeah.
But that's Jesus, dude. This man just fucking throws me for a loop every time.
You've been dating Max since high school, right? Mm-hmm. Or middle school?
High school. We dated in middle school, then we broke up, and then we got back together. But
you've not had other, like, this is your only.
No. Yeah. Just
okay. Like, so I have exes, obviously, and one of my favorite things.
I have exes, obviously. Why you say it that way?
No, like
I have exes, obviously.
Because I date Danielle is not my first girlfriend ever. I have exes,
but it's just funny.
I'm 32.
I fuck. I swear. Yeah, go on.
I love seeing that my exes have gotten fat.
Why?
Because these were like people who like, I don't know, didn't think I was gonna make it. Didn't think I was gonna like.
So you have a little.
Give up on jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is never going to be a good part of your life. Like, this is not a career. Why you got to work out every day? Like, they were not motivation.
When you started jiu-jitsu, you were planning on making it a career?
I mean, I knew I wanted to be a part of my life.
Yeah?
I didn't know how to go about it. I knew I'd own a gym one day. I just didn't know in what aspect or how.
How soon did that hit you?
Like 6 months in.
Really?
I was like, I'm never stopping this thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. When I got injured,
I was going to say, that's like close to when you got hurt too, wasn't it?
I got injured and it's all I thought about while I was injured. Like all I thought about
was like getting back on the mat.
Training.
This surgery coming up.
Once I got back, it was like, you don't want to lose it ever again.
That surgery, dude, 6 to 8 weeks, they told me.
You're going to go crazy.
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
You're just going to come and watch.
That's what that's literally it. I think I'm going to just sit on the bench and just sit there. Can't get anything touched.
Flow with me and we're not going to roll.
It would literally have to like major avoidance. Yeah,
major avoidance.
I think it's like the first.
Literally, you're just going to do everything to me. Yeah. And that's it. And I'll grab
just a move.
Yeah,
because that I won't be able to last 6 to 8 weeks without doing this.
No way, you're gonna go fucking nuts.
I will be.
If someone told me I had to go the next 6 to 8
bro.
weeks without jiu-jitsu, I don't know what the fuck I'd do with myself.
That's where I do take my when my knees hurt, I take that. Anything lower half because I've fucked up my lower half a lot. Yeah. When something hurts, I take it so seriously because I'm like, the last surgery put me out for 11 weeks. Yeah. I can't do that again, dude. Not being able to walk for 11 weeks blew me. I can't imagine not being able to do this. Bro, I call it an addiction, whatever. If someone says it's unhealthy.
People doing crack and heroin.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. Let my fitness be unhealthy. Let me have an addiction. Then. I'll be addicted to this shit.
It's okay to have vices. Let's talk about that. I don't care what people say. You're allowed to have some vices in life. Mm-hmm. All these people who are like live vice free and all these like speakers who are like, oh, you got to be stoic and have zero vices. You're like, fuck that shit, okay? I love doing this. I'm addicted to doing this. Yeah. Magic, I'm addicted to do it. I like having vices.
Yeah, you gambling addict.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That shit was
Is it ruining my life? No. Is it negatively impacting my life in any way? Am I financially broke because of it? No. It's something I enjoy and I like and I'm addicted to it. Let me have it.
And it's healthy for you.
Let me have it. Yeah. These people who are like out there and they try to sound so wise and like, oh no, I have no vices in life because vices are, go fuck yourself. You have no enjoyment, no pleasure.
And I guarantee they're lying. Social media is not real.
You're lying.
Yeah, you're lying. I guarantee it.
Everybody has a vice.
There's something you're doing. And the thing is, most of the time, it's probably because they don't see it as their own vice.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's a vice. Bro, like it's the same thing. I saw this chick going on a rant. And my favorite thing to see is when people shit on people who play video games. That's my favorite because of the stigma against it. Because like there are the ones who live in a fucking basement, they never leave, and they don't move out their parents' house and they play video games. It's not a majority. Like it truly isn't. Most people, they work 40 to 80 hours a week, like most overtime people who work a lot do, yeah. And then they go play video games. Now, what I would say is I hope that they also do some sort of physical activity. But like,
just swap out what we do jiu-jitsu with. So we have our jobs, then we go to the gym to work out, then we do jiu-jitsu as our hobby vice. Yeah. They probably go to their jobs, go to the gym for an hour, and then instead of 2 hours of jiu-jitsu at night, they spend 2 hours playing video games. I don't think there's a problem with that.
There's not, dude.
There's
like,
not.
I don't understand. And they're like, and my favorite is like, it's like, oh, they're not spending time with their family. It's like, what are you doing? When I saw that post, I was just like, what are you doing? You're on here complaining about people.
People spend an hour just on TikTok scrolling for an
doom
hour.
Scrolling.
Yeah.
Doom scrolling. Or they'll sit down.
And I'm guilty. I've done it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time.
And then, or they'll sit down on a couch and watch fucking 6 shows in a row. It's like, dude, you're doing the same thing as someone playing a video game. Like, there is no difference. You're both sitting there. You're both checked out. Like, I don't know.
People are annoying with that shit. Like, again, everything in moderation. If you're spending 8 hours a day on video games, I think it's a little much.
Yeah, like,
but I would also say it was 8. If you spend 8 hours a day in the gym working out, it's a little much. Yeah.
And also,
people are allowed to have
whenever people do that shit, it always makes me laugh. They're like, I spent 4 hours in the gym. What are you doing in there? I know you're not trying hard. I know you're not.
No, I bang out my workouts in like 50 minutes to an hour.
And then it's just like,
I can't go past an hour
competitors. Like, I know competitors, but they don't understand. These guys are in there for a reason. Because they have to be symmetrical. So it's like they're in there, oh, I have to get this bicep an inch larger. Oh, this is a ½ inch. Let me grab a lighter weight, but I have to get more reps in. Like they get different pumps, and then it's posing practice, and then it's back to another pump. Most of them work in the gym. So they're there. It's
I see people at the gym who treat, like when I go there, because I go to like the regular gym, I see people there that they treat it like social hour. Like, you know what I mean? They're there to have a conversation, do a few reps, have a conversation with people. Bro, I saw a guy one time, I swear, I banged out like 80 reps of what I was doing by the time this man did like 10 reps. He was doing jack shit, just talking to this guy. Oh, what's up, man? Having a 10-minute conversation with this guy. That's why you're spending 4 hours at the gym.
That's it. It's efficiency, dude. But that's what I mean. But that's where it goes. Again, it's like, and everyone has their thing. Like maybe that's like his social. Maybe he doesn't go to a bar anymore.
Yeah,
and
maybe
so,
that's his vice.
Yeah, like
Just
he
to communicate
doesn't go to a
everything.
bar. He goes to the gym and he hangs out there. Cool. It's just one time and places. Because if I've had people try to do that to me, and I'm like, bro, I gotta get my workout in. Like I don't like being here.
Yeah.
And it's always funny when I tell that to people because they're like, obviously I'm a trainer. Obviously I'm in shape, and they see it. They're just like, you don't like being in the gym? Fuck no. I want to be home. I love video games. I want to play video games. I work out multiple hours a day, so I can just when I want to check out, I'm either just going to chill out, play some video games, or I'm just going to hang out with my wife.
I put my headphones in and I try to keep a mean face on because I don't want people talking to me. But since I've been at this gym now for like 2.5 years, over time people are like, hey, what's up? I guess, yeah, it's been like 2 years.
No way. Since you stopped CrossFit?
I think so. It's been like 2 years.
I thought it's only been like a year. Really?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's only been a year, dude.
Maybe a year and a half. It's definitely been more than a year.
About a year and a half, I would say. I don't think you're at 2.5, dude.
Well, I tried for the longest, and it hasn't been up until recent, like the last 3 or 4 months, where motherfuckers will be like, hey, what's up, man? And like,
because now you're the normal. You're a
they
normal
see
face.
me so often that they
face.
just take a shot to say hi, and I can't be a dick about it. So I'm like, oh, what's up, man? So I've spent like a few minutes, but now my new trick is I like after a couple sentences, I'm like, all right, man, my heart rate, and I just put my headphone back in, I like dap them up, and I walk away.
Yeah.
Like
Which
I
is
use
fair.
my heart rate as an excuse, like you got to get back to it.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
It's a good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't mind talking. I'll be very friendly with people. I'll have a great conversation with you.
Yeah.
You keep it within the rest period. Like you got 90 seconds, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spend 10 minutes talking. You got 90 seconds.
No.
That's why usually what I'll do for people, like if I notice that the conversation might go longer, like, hey, you want to jump in? Like
No,
I'm gonna do my set.
Jump in, and now it's a conversation while we work out.
That's fine to me.
That's the worst thing I could do.
I don't care.
Oh,
I don't mind that.
I
I like working out with people.
No,
because now we can push because now it's a challenge. But I'm also
I want to work out with people like Brian, like you. Like I'll work out with my friends, but not a rando.
No, I don't care about that.
Yeah, this is how guys want to get a ride to Naples.
Oh yeah, that was
I'll see you guys next week for episode 95.
That's gonna be a story for another time.